peel. You need to like just let it go. Stop.
So like, I was like, I probably didn't play. So I was like looking at all these cards. I was like,
We're live now. We're live. Cameras, we're live!
I don't know what to do with it.
Give it to me, I'll take it. Sorry.
I mean, you stood.
Thank you.
Okay, I need help putting my headset on. Someone hold this down good for 2 seconds.
Testing.
Yep.
Testing 1, 2.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fightin Wildcats Stadium and Homecoming 2018. Tonight's homecoming contest hits the Bourgeois Braves and your Fightin Wildcats. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special presentation. In 1943, Destrehan High School elected the school's very first homecoming queen. Tonight, 75 years later, we are pleased to welcome back Miss Sadie DiGirolamo Trustplayer. Sadie started DHS in 6th grade. She was a band member for 5 years, as well as a contributor to the school's newspaper staff in her senior year. During her junior year, she was elected queen by popular vote for the school's first homecoming queen. Sadie still resides in St. Charles Parish today. Sadie and her late husband Pete raised their family in Norco, near her 4 sisters and 2 brothers. She has one daughter, Linda Bergeron, and her husband Pat, 3 grandchildren and 6 great-grandchildren. Please join us in welcoming back Destrehan High School's first ever homecoming queen, Mrs. Sadie DiGirolamo Trustplayer. Now the starting lineups for tonight's homecoming contest. First for the Bourgeois Braves. On offense, at left tackle, number 62, Gage Frederick. At left guard, number 64, Cullen Bowe. At center, number 77, Blake East. At right guard, number 70, Delaney James. At right tackle, number 65, Mason Jura. Tight end, number 25, Jeremiah Connery. At receiver, number 2, Derwin Jackson. At left wing, number 33, Kobe Harris. At right wing, number 15, Gervonta Walker. At fullback, number 20, Will Babbitt. And the quarterback for the Braves, number 7, Jordan Rainey. Now the defensive starters for the Braves. At defensive end, number 12, Melvin Matthews. Defensive tackle, number 54, Trey Sims. Defensive tackle, number 93, Lakeland Boucher. Defensive end, number 52, Dequan Sylvester. At linebacker, number 17, Gabe Cardenas. Linebacker, number 48, Jude Eagle. At linebacker, number 15, Gervonta Walker. At cornerback, number 1, Ian Wright. At cornerback, number 14, Kobe Starks. At safety, number 21, Damon Watkins. And at safety, number 4, Josh Antoine. Now the starting lineup for your Fighting Wildcats. On offense, at receiver, number 10, Quincy Brown. At receiver, number 3, Quentin Tober. At receiver, number 11, Kobe Hollins. At tight end, number 9, Carson Ryder. Left tackle, number 66, Avery Wagner. At left guard, number 62, Chase Cook. At center, number 67, Chris Calm. At right guard, number 65, William Baker. At right tackle, number 54, Jalen Richard. At quarterback, number 13, J.R. Blood. And at running back for the Fighting Wildcats, number 4, John Emery. Now the defensive starters. Defensive end, number 48, Charles Oliver. At defensive tackle, number 55, Noah Taliancic. Defensive tackle, number 96, Xavier Shelby. Defensive end, number 60, Dante Jefferson. And inside linebacker, number 52, Alex Huzar. And inside linebacker, number 50, Dylan Whitted. At safety, number 6, Trent Smith. At safety, number 2, Champ Craven. At cornerback, number 7, Dontrell Smith. At cornerback, number 15, Albert Owusu. And at safety, number 33, Kelvin Lee. The Fighting Wildcats are coached by Steve Robichaux. Thanks tonight to Gino and Destrehan brothers for their support of the program and the players and coaches. Also, a special thanks to Trey Garner and the Cancer for Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Destrehan, the Fighting Wildcat Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the HL Bourgeois Braves. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. The gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Everybody normally get the tape? Everybody?
As the invocation is given by senior Fighting Wildcat, Karan Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Dear God, we are so blessed to be here today. Father, we thank you for all aspects of the game, from the coaches, sponsors, fan groups, and the law enforcement. We pray, Father, that you will look down on each player, protect them with your grace, and favor them with your blessings. Allow no hurt, harm, or danger to their bodies, and let them play to the best of their ability. And lastly, we pray for traveling grace back to our each individual destination. We pray these blessings in Jesus' name, amen.
Please remain standing for the presentation of colors, the national anthem, and the alma mater performed by the Pride of Destrehan, the Fighting Wildcat Marching Band. Presenting the colors tonight are DHS Air Force ROTC Cadets, Rachel Tessera, Dakota 5, Alyssa Fedrick, and Gregory Charlotte.
On my ass.
When it was gone, shit. We got the rock side up.
Bourgeois Braves. This is Destrehan's homecoming game. Last game, Destrehan took on Central Lafourche, where they beat them 51-21. The score was 51-7 at half. HL Bourgeois lost to Lakeshore last week, 49-0. In district, Destrehan is 4-0. In district, HL Bourgeois is 1-2. It should be a pretty good game, Tyreek.
Yes, Brandon. Like you said, it's Destrehan homecoming game, so they're really trying to establish themselves for the playoffs for this game as a tune-up game, I should say. But
any given day you could expect something, but
right.
it's HL Bourgeois. HL Bourgeois is the doormat of 5A.
I wouldn't say. I mean, yeah, they is, but like upset is always happening. Upset. It looked like Destrehan is ready to receive it. Got number 7, then Charles Smith back to return.
See how last week I told you that Destrehan won 51-21? Most of those points came off of special teams. This guy right here, Dontrell Smith, is very electric.
Very shifty.
Yeah. Defensive back has 3 interceptions on the year. See what he can do in the return game. All right. Bourgeois looks to kick off from the left hash. All right.
Number 23. Kimball.
Short kick. Fielded at the 25.
Which is smart. They did their homework. Like you said last week, they had a lot of returns for a touchdown. So starting the game off with a little squib is a pretty smart thing to do. Ball on the 25-yard line. Destrehan offense takes the field on 1st and 10.
Destrehan got some real beef up front, especially number 54. He looks to establish his presence and control the line of scrimmage. Now watch, look who's in the backfield. Number 13, Jared Blood, and then they were starting out with a 5-star running back. They're giving it to number 27, Kyle Edwards.
Yeah.
Going to work already.
Kyle Edwards is a big back with tremendous speed, so anytime he get in the open field, it's dangerous.
3-star junior back, getting recruited by Kentucky and Utah. He hasn't committed yet. Edwards still in the backfield. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Blood takes the snap, fakes it, scrambles to the left, getting a lot of pressure.
on the blitz. And that'll be number 17 on the tackle.
You know, like we were talking about in the beginning of the game, you don't want to take any competition lightly.
Right.
And that's what the line did at that play. They figured, you know, it's HL Bourgeois.
Yeah.
It's HL Bourgeois. They don't have nothing much to fight for it yet.
Even though HL stacked the box on that one. Quarterback didn't send no extra protection.
Well, yeah, because HL usually runs a 4-2-5 or a 4-3 defense. Let's see.
Hand off to Kyle Edwards again.
Nothing but got closed up at the end. That one down at the 40.
Destrehan running game looking very strong again this year.
They're not even using that 5-star back.
Yeah.
John
And they're picking up big chunks of yards. So
look towards the bottom of your screen. You have number 16, Joaquin James. Kyle Edwards. Excuse me, you have number 10, Quincy Brown. 11th grade wide receiver. Brother of basketball. Destrehan basketball. Freddie Brown. This young guy can get up there and just snag balls from out the air.
Downtown Freddie Brown.
Downtown Freddie Brown's little brother. Lug gets the handoff.
To number 24. Edwin Green with the carry. Do you think we will see John Emery tonight?
I doubt it. I doubt it. Five-star back Emery commits to Georgia over the summer. Named Under Armour All-American last week. It's been a big week for the guy. He's probably resting up to play Jesuit next week.
That's going to be a good game.
But that's a great problem to have.
Yeah.
You have a rotation of backs where you can play. You don't even have to play your workhorse.
Right.
You can play people like right there.
Kyle Edwards, who
looks like
gets
he's
the
about
touchdown.
to press into the end zone for free.
Untouched.
And just like that, Wildcats are up 6-0.
And all of the plays, it was running plays.
Yeah.
Just.
But that's one thing that Destrehan has to do too. They don't want to get any starters hurt this game. I mean, yeah, you should take every game, every competition serious.
Yeah.
But you know, down the line, it come playoff time, you're gonna look back and be like, dang, should I really have played him against HL Bourgeois when we're, let's see, up at West Monroe or playing Zachary to go on a trip to go to the dome? Extra point is good, 7-0. You know,
and the running game for Destrehan set them up in the play action game later on if they choose to do it.
Exactly. Watch number 4, John Emery, the guy we were talking about, congratulating his teammates on scoring a touchdown. Now, one thing that I am a firm believer of is whoever wins the Hahnville Destrehan game in 7-5-8 has a great shot of going to the dome and represent the parish. Last year it was Hahnville going and playing against Zachary in the dome. You know, they didn't succeed, but they made it there for the first time since 2003.
Yeah.
Destrehan, they had a couple trips even before that. They just had the anniversary of the 2008 undefeated team last week against Central Lafourche. So, you know, the Wildcats, they have a good shot of winning. They got a whole lot of SEC talent on the field.
Yes.
They got a Southland Conference quarterback in J.R. Blood, committed to Stephen F. Austin over the summer. So, this should be an interesting game. The Wildcats getting ready to kick off.
Number 11 back deep to return, Tyler Jenkins.
Deep for the Braves.
I should target the back of the field towards Jenkins.
Number 17 set the kick. Mike Evans. Like you said, they targeted deep. Number 1 on the return.
Tackle down around, let's say, 25. 25.
I think it's 24.
And now there's a flag on the play.
Right over return.
They're extracurricular after the tackle.
Yeah, it was definitely after the play was over.
On the tackle.
Looks like it's on HL Bourgeois.
Yeah.
I watch HL Bourgeois. See the way they're going to line up? They're going to line up what's called a wing T. They're going to try to get a lot of movement, and Destrehan should be able to stop this.
Yeah.
Direction, personal foul.
I didn't see that formation in a long time. Old school, they're going retro.
Yeah.
And most likely, if you're running from this formation, it'll be to the outside.
Most definitely, but you don't even look. Watch it's coming around as outside block, and just like that.
And the fumble.
Wildcats are all up on it, and they've gotten the ball.
Recovered by number 96.
Scott.
That was a huge, I'm not even going to say momentum swing because HL didn't have any momentum to begin with.
HL Bourgeois hasn't started this game yet. They're still on the bus. Just like that, Destrehan has the ball at the HL Bourgeois 25-yard line, looking to score again.
Shotgun formation. Now you see John Emery is in the game.
Oh, yeah, but that's a decoy. Watch.
Play action.
They're going to probably blitz Watch
Go
go right
deep
there
pass,
for
to
Tobin. Bottom
bar.
of the screen.
And it's
Wow,
intercepted.
intercepted. Off the tip drill. Okay.
Okay. I guess they got off the bus.
Warming up a little bit. That was a gimme.
That was a nice interception by number 14. Starks.
Minus setback, but that's on Quentin. That was a perfect ball thrown by J.R. Blood.
Yeah, it was in double coverage though. So
Throwing the young Brown, he's the bigger guy, so
Yeah.
his frame supports him going up there and going after the ball and getting it.
at the top, but then the safety tipped it to the corner.
Defense is gonna help the offense out right here. It looks like they're gonna try to get another turnover. Having this wing take pin number 33 in motion, and that's a decoy. Maybe get about a yard right there.
Of the gut. That will be 2nd and 9 or 8. We are now approaching 9 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter.
Look at the secondary for the Wildcats. You got one high safety and Champ Craven in the back.
Yeah, he missed all of last season with a knee injury. Yeah, I know they're glad to have him back.
He puts pain on anybody that comes across his way.
Yeah, and definitely splits the field in half in coverage.
Substitution for the Wildcats. Number 58 comes out for number 15.
Number 15 set in motion. And it's
number 7 has the ball. He's looking to throw.
Deep intended for number 33.
Incompletion.
That will be 4 down.
Great coverage right there by Album Swoop.
And you should see the punt. This should be a punt, but you never know. Could be a fake.
If they fake it, they're bold.
Yeah.
Smith back for the Wildcats, looking to get something going in the return game.
And Champ Craven. We'll call it fair catch. At the 46.
Wildcats offense back on the field.
Brandon, what do you expect from Destrehan's offense coming on this drive?
A good balance of running and passing. They tried to pass last time. They're going to get that interception out of J.R. Blood's mind. They're going to go probably attack the same spot again at the bottom of your screen with Quincy Brown. You know, just to get that bad taste out of his mouth. And then you expect a balance of rushing too. You know you have one of the best backs in the state.
Yeah. Three receiver set.
Center seems to be making a call to the back.
Defense in the 4-3 formation.
Carl Lewis goes in motion. Comes back.
And takes the handoff. Great blocking by Destrehan off front.
Sweep type action. Edwards is always going to, Lewis is always going to do this. Lewis is a more of a slot receiver like a Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, okay.
Someone like that, somebody speedy that you could use to get down the field and run a 9 route, or he's good at the jet sweep.
Yeah.
Lewis stays on the field. Number 3, Quentin Tobin, the Mississippi State commit, is at the bottom of your screen.
Matched up on senior cornerback. Number 14, Stark.
Emery takes the ball. Makes
And
a cut.
stumbles
Fights
for
for a little bit of yards.
And I know I always say this, but the defense don't have no idea how much falling for extra yards are. So it will be first and 10 on the 23-yard line. Shotgun formation. Hand off to Emery again. He goes to the right and gets a first down, I believe. I think it's a gain of 13. And we have an injured player on the field. Quentin Tobar. Like you said, Brandon, that could be a big blow.
This is something right here you don't want.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying take these guys lightly because it's halfway through the first quarter and it's 7-0, but you don't want guys like that, seniors that you're gonna have to rely on down the line to have the chance to get injured. So I mean, you don't want to have stagnation, but you still want to develop as a team and be smart. Seems to be getting up limping. Might be a leg injury.
Yeah, most likely he's done for the night. Most likely.
Doesn't make any sense to put him back in.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Let him go get some treatment in the morning.
And I saw the way it happened. When he was blocking for Emery, the DB swung him to the ground. So I don't know if he landed wrong or his feet wasn't planted and his foot got stuck on the turf.
He seems to be walking on his own straight to the sideline, so that's a good sign.
Another handoff to Kyle Edwards, who scored earlier. Someone's helmet came off.
Carl Lewis's helmet came off, getting chippy back there. DB.
See Emery coming back on for number 9, Carson Ryder.
Lewis has to get out too. Once your helmet comes off, you gotta step off a little bit.
Yeah, you see him coming off right now.
Wildcats going with a 2-back set.
Defense still in the 4-3. High handoff, and he will walk into the touchdown.
Scott free. Perfect execution of that play right there.
Yeah.
One hand off the blood, moving on the bad snap to Emery. Now watch this, watch. A little high snap. Watch Emery just cuts right there and
he walks in.
Just like that. It's 14-0.
Just like that. 13-0. Got the extra point. HL really need to get something going on their next offensive.
Yeah, that would help them get momentum going
Yeah.
into the next drive. You know, just have a little confidence boost. See what happens on the kick. Just like that, 14-0.
And one player for the Destrehan offense you gotta watch out is Carson Ryder. He always managing to sneak in behind the secondary.
Ryder is just a slept-on player. He's a Swiss Army man for Destrehan. He's the long snapper and the tight end. See, last week, and he can also play a little bit of quarterback. See, last week when all the starters were getting out, Ryder was still in there doing his thing at long snapper. You know, he's a senior, and that's just a selfless act by a guy who's not looking for that much recognition.
Mr. Do It All.
Yeah, Mr. Team. That's what it is. He's
the
a team
glue guy.
Yeah. Goes out there, punches the clock, gets his lunch pail, and goes to work. Wildcats looking to kick off.
Michael Irvin set to kick off for the Fighting Wildcats. Ian Wright and Tyreek Jenkins.
17, kicking deep.
For the Braves.
I don't know what that was. They're gonna redo this kick. It might be offsides.
Yeah, offsides on Destrehan. And it was a good thing too, because he dropped that.
Yeah, once he realized that the dogs wasn't coming at him so hard, he was like, it's not anywhere me popping on and catching this. Alright.
It's very rare that you see an offside on a kickoff.
Yeah. But you know, guys are antsy. Kickoff is a high adrenaline.
Yeah, everybody's trying to get down. Who's going to get down there first? Who's going to get the tackle?
They're trying to take it out of the game, but that's one of the best parts of the game. That right there, that's a pure, you can just go out there like a true head buster.
Yeah, like you can get off with a vicious tackle on the kickoff return.
Exactly. That's just the momentum changer.
Yeah.
It hypes up the defense and it hypes up the offense.
Yeah, big time. Really important for everybody to stay in their gaps.
Kick is up.
A nice
Field
kick.
it around the 10. Looking to take this one. Has a little seam, but it's wedged up quick. Down there about 25.
HL offense will take the field with 6 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first.
Officially, return was to the 25. The Braves will play first and 10.
Destrehan wrapped up on him real quick right
Yeah.
there.
HL need to take it one play at a time instead of just, I don't know, going deep like you saw on that last play, on the last drive. Try to get chunks at a time, get the first down. And when you do that, you might find yourself.
Now watch, HL is coming out with something different. They have two receivers at the bottom of your screen. Handoff right there.
By number 20.
So that's different right there. Usually, for Russian, HL is coming out with the Kavion Sanders, number 8. But right there, they came out with number 20.
Yeah, they changed their whole formation up on them.
I still ran a little bit of wing T, just they expanded it out a little
Yeah,
more.
it's not bunched up as it normally is.
Yeah, because once it's bunched up like that, you can't get, you don't expect to get any movement against the Power 5 defense of 5A football. You're not going to get any type of movement on that. And a walk down linebacker as an end, number 48, and just like that, it's all sides.
And the bad part about the wing T offense is a lot of motions.
Exactly.
So as soon as somebody moves, the offensive line might jump.
Right. And one thing about that, you use the wing T to try to get, people all balanced, but a smart middle linebacker will realize, they're just doing a lot of smoke and mirrors, and they're gonna probably either do a run or a pass. That's all it can be.
Yeah,
a run or a pass.
It can't
to be honest.
can't be nothing too difficult.
Can't be anything you haven't seen on film or anything
right.
you haven't seen in practice. Number
Because
58 comes in.
it easily can be a legal formation once you do something too out of the ordinary. We got an injured player for HL.
He must have got hurt before the flag.
Yeah, I didn't see how he got
I
down.
have no idea how he got hurt, but
It could be one of those non-contact injuries.
It could be cramping, it could be lack of hydration.
Or overhydration in some cases.
Alright, he seems to be getting up on his own strength. Wildcats getting some coaching right there. Going out back on the field.
Up 14. With 6 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first quarter. The 2nd and 3 on the 32-yard line.
Bottom of your screen, you have number 16 out as a receiver.
Number 33 on coverage. That sounds like they're stacking the box a little bit. With the
Center hands the ball, he keeps it. Swallowed up.
A gain of maybe one. Good job by the defense reading that quarterback keep, and everybody swarmed to him.
Watch.
So he fakes the handoff.
He'll fake the handoff, and then as soon as he fakes the handoff, number 50 and the rest of the dogs are right there to just pile up on him. Not letting anything get past him. Interesting thing about HL, last week against Lakeshore, Connor Verdon, the starting quarterback, got benched for sophomore Jordan Rainey. Going Verdon for right now.
See, he
rolls out the pocket. Nothing but pressure. Wildcats should capitalize on this one right there.
And they get him down for the sack. And that would be number 55. Noah Talley.
Interesting thing about Talley. Talley has 4.5 sacks on the year. You can count that up to 5 right now.
Yeah. I like how Destrehan defense, it's not just one guy getting tackled, it's all of them swarming, or most of them swarming to the ball carrier.
Punt, fielded by Champ Craven once again. Smart call going for a fair catch because the Braves were down there in hot pursuit.
It was a late call, but he called it. HL defense need to come out with a takeaway so they can bring
Keep
some
this
momentum.
game somewhat interesting.
Yeah, and bring some momentum back on their side.
Also, special thanks to Trey Gagne of Apache Industrial Services for preparing the game.
But Destrehan, they have a high-powered, mostly, like I said earlier, mostly SEC offense. So
Yeah. See a 4-receiver set right now.
one back.
They're setting the blitz. I like how JR stands in the pocket unfazed, even though
that guy right there?
blitz is coming.
Cool under pressure.
Cool.
Mr. Cool, Mr. Nothing will phase
Yeah,
him. Not worried about
nothing.
nothing.
Like he threw an interception earlier. Like
Amnesia. What
never had-
interception?
What interception?
What
right?
interception? It's only gonna show up on the stat line. CJR Blood.
Yeah. Could be a typo. To him it is.
To him it is.
Yeah.
But you know that guy, he's really humble. He's a great
Very
quarterback. And he's gonna take his time. Watch. He steps.
And number 1,
Carl
Carl
Lewis.
Lewis slip up.
But back to JR Blood. I had a chance to interview him last year. This guy, he was just, I was trying to give him a lot of credit, but he was like, no, this is mainly my offensive line, my teammates, my running backs, just everybody helps me and develops me to who I am.
Yeah, he accepts compliments, but he'll pass it out to his teammate. Very humble player.
Emery in the backfield with Blood. Blood drops
Good
back.
job picking up the blitz
Looking
by
down the
Emery.
field, throws it down the. Once again, Blood is intercepted
By
on
number
the Quincy
14.
Brown.
Starts with his second interception of the night.
Getting a good return on that one, wrapped up around the 27.
That was great concentration on that catch.
Yeah. Brown is not hustling. Brown is out there just gingerly walking,
I thought the same thing.
going through the motions, not, getting extra effort. You're bigger than half the people on the field.
I feel like on that last play, yes, you was overthrew, but don't stop on the play because you were overthrew. You know?
Exactly. Brown has
Go
the
get it. Use your size and use your speed. Go get it.
He has the potential to be comparable to DeAndre Hopkins in the NFL, a guy that's big, not really that, highly thing, but he's a grinder. He's really somebody that really goes out there and gets it. And right there, Brown wasn't out there to get it. He was going through the motions.
He figured, it's overthrew.
Now, you were talking about how HL needed another interception.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have a crystal ball or what, but there they go.
I don't think I do. I'll play the Powerball. Yeah, but now they got it. Now it's time for the offense to come, do their thing, and score some points. Make it a one-possession game.
Drop back, scrambles,
And it's
caught up quick,
almost taken down by number
escapes some
52.
pressure, but
Taken down by number 55. Noah Telly.
Tally.
That's 6 sacks.
6.
Yeah.
So one thing about HL, they can get the ball, but they haven't crossed the 50-yard line yet.
No. All their plays have been in their own territory.
Exactly.
Handoff to number 20.
Stuffed at the line.
Almost a high tackle, but he didn't grab the face mask.
HL Bourgeois, their secondary is making this happen, but the offense is not helping them out one bit.
Yeah, secondary is playing defense and secondary is playing excellent. Not excellent. They're doing their jobs basically.
I should receive it at the bottom of your screen on
Number 33 for Destrehan looked like he's going for the blitz. Free shot.
number 20 catches the ball, getting blockers down the field.
And that was horrible blocking up front.
Number 7, Dontrell Smith is in on the tackle.
I feel like number 62 for HL watched him tackle him. Like,
Watching, yeah.
he was the lead block.
As a big guy, it's hard to get around sometimes. Sometimes when you're a big guy, you're running out there and you're thinking about what do I have next? Because the offensive line, underappreciated spot on the team. Offensive linemen have to be the smartest and somewhat conditioned because situations like that.
Yeah, if you gotta pull to the left or right on the toss play, you gotta be down the field just as far as the running back.
There's a lot of complex things. Some people just say, "Oh, it's just bodies running into bodies," which is true, but it's way more complex than that.
And even if it's just body to body, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like every down, like
every down. You have to be hydrated. You have to be
in shape. And you gotta be tough.
Oh, most definitely. You can't be out there jogging. Kick us up.
And
Braves didn't even bother to touch this one.
And it's downed it at the 42?
2:43, something like that, yeah. 1 minute left in the quarter. Wildcats up 14-0. Jared Blood is throwing 2 interceptions. It's all been all running game for him right now. See if they can get something going with the passing game.
You see Kyle Edwards, the running back in for Destrehan?
All right, now watch right here at the bottom of your screen. Give a handoff right here.
Great job by HL defense that time, stopping the run. Because you know before that, every run was basically a first down.
Yeah, that's true too. They found a way to slow them down a little bit, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. They need to get more movement up front for Destrehan.
Yeah.
Blood scrambles outside the pocket. Throws a rocket.
To
Quincy Brown. Now that's the Quincy Brown I know. Fighting for yards, going outside in motion with the quarterback. Exactly. He knows. He knows, man. 2 times I was targeted, 2 times I've been intercepted. I have to switch this around.
And both times he was double covered.
Exactly.
They game planning for him. That just means if you double cut, that just means you gotta fight extra hard for the ball.
But great job on Blood still targeting him, showing, you my brother, I trust you to go up there and get it.
Like
Blood with a quick shout out.
I trust you to be in the spot where I'm gonna pass the ball.
Number 3, Quentin Tober, the Mississippi State commit.
And great job on Gerald Blood, even though like he threw 2 interceptions, he's not scared to put it where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, good game management right by him.
And most likely the time will run down in the first quarter. 3 seconds. 1 second left.
That's in the first quarter.
Destrehan leads 14. HL 0. We'll be right back.
The entire Destrehan High School family, whether it's in the classroom or a special event like tonight's game, Cook the Crew is there to offer a happy game. Have a Coke and a smile. Fightin Wildcats would like to thank Mr. Kelly Buckwalter and Allstate Insurance for their support of Destrehan High Athletics. For more information, contact your local Allstate agent, Kelly Buckwalter at 985-764-3833. You're in good hands with Allstate. With the ball on the Braves, 39. The Fightin Wildcats will play.
Wildcats are back on the field. Started the second quarter. They had some good momentum right there, getting the passing game going. The rushing attack wasn't really there, but let's see what they're going with. Blood takes a snap, drops back.
Pass, goes deep, intended for Carl Lewis.
Way down the field to Carl Lewis.
Coverage, and it's a touchdown. Destrehan. Mixed communication between the outside linebacker and the safety. Both of them ran up.
Caught him sleeping. Now, if you're HL Bourgeois, you don't know who he's going to.
Right.
You either think he's going to Brown, Lewis, and he went to the smaller receiver, and Lewis, who got in there, just squeezed and threaded the needle right there and got in for a touchdown.
Quincy Brown and Carl Lewis were wide open. So basically, the whole left side of the field was basically uncovered.
It's like a fly ball in baseball. You gotta, once you see the ball coming back, you say, I got it.
Yeah.
Claim the ball, and it's your responsibility. And Carl Lewis handled his responsibility right there.
And great job on the run after the catch because it looked like he was gonna fall short.
Yeah.
He kept his balance and ran it in for the touchdown.
Another flag on the kick. That's the juice that the crowd needed on this homecoming night. That right there, thread the needle play, not just a walk-in play. That right there get you hyped up and get amped. The energy that you're showing from the stands will reflect on the field on the type of production that the team gives.
And you see him lining up for a kick again. We are one play in the second quarter, and Destrehan has already scored.
21-0. 8 seconds.
I like the gold. I mean the silver.
Helmets, the redesign.
Yeah, the redesign for Destrehan.
Classic Nike uniforms that redesigned because for the last couple years they've been going with a matte garnet.
Yeah.
Now they're switching up with the silver. It's something different, something new.
And they're wearing their white uniforms more.
We want to keep it clean.
Also like to recognize the Capitella Denver.
Destrehan has been down offensive lineman number 73, Cameron Mitchell, for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, but his replacement is doing an excellent job. Like they say in football, next man up.
Yeah, next man up mentality. But Mitchell should be back for the playoffs. He is a bigger body. He gets good movement, and he just, if his knee stays up, it's gonna be great.
Now I saw him warming up earlier before the game.
So watch Edwards. Edwards is another guy, and Lewis, Swiss Army man.
Yeah.
On the field, two guys that go out there and get it on offense, going out there and
Lewis.
hustling.
First person
I mean,
down.
look, Lewis.
First person
trying
down.
to put a hand on the run. See that right there? You can't coach that. That's just something internal that makes you a team player.
A good example of that is Taysom Hill for the Saints.
Exactly. Swiss Army.
Yeah, play a quarterback on both punt teams. Play punt return, kick return.
And,
lined up at receiver.
And they use him in the Wildcats sometimes as a direct snap from the quarterback position. A guy like that, he's just trying to get it out of lives at that point.
Yeah.
The Saints value that in loyalty.
Yeah.
They could have cut him because they're in quarterback.
He's not the best quarterback, put it like that.
Exactly. He's not even a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
That's why they brought in Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater, exactly.
H.L. Bourgeois movement, number 64. Got to be able to hold your water, man.
Like I said, it's Chris Ball with jump off. Like I said, that formation is tricky. All of motions and stuff.
Right.
You really got to be on your P's and Q's on that one.
First and 15 for the Braves. Still going with the wing T. Watch the bottom of your screen.
15
See if it goes in motion.
Hand off to number 15.
Stuff nowhere. Stop. Coach, stop calling that play.
By Destrehan's defense. Yeah, like I said earlier, Destrehan's defense doing a lot of good job on group tackling. Very unselfish defense. You know they trust one another, and very great communication skills. That's around with one high safety.
Bad, horrible snap, atrocious snap. Look to be recovered by.
I believe HL still has it.
HL still has the ball, but they don't deserve it after that snap.
Yeah, that was.
It looked like a pinball. Timeout on the field.
Third and
Sponsored Destrehan's computer pros at Advanced Air, Luling. Want you to know here,
we got an injured player now for Destrehan.
Once again, this is not what they want to happen in a game like this. You're supposed to be getting prepared for the playoffs. You got to go and play against a Catholic League team that's beating Jesuit in a stadium, Yeoman Stadium in New Orleans. That's going to be a big experience for the guys. And then after that,
that noise level.
What Destrehan really should be preparing for right now, they should take it one game at a time, but District 7-5A is going to come down to the last game of the season for the Wildcats. Terrebonne is coming in here hot, undefeated.
Undefeated, right? Yeah.
Ran through home for the first time in 35 years.
44-0.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be a great thing. And those young guys, they're coming in here with a vengeance.
And if you realize, last year they started off 5-0.
Exactly. But now they're keeping the momentum going.
Yeah, keep them. What, they're 7-0, 8-0 right now? You see a bunch of receivers set on the right side for HL.
This is going to be trouble for them.
Bad throw, almost
intercepted by number 33. Kelvin Lee has just been all over the field.
Yeah, you see him at the outside linebacker, the edge rusher.
And watch, you have him doing all that on defense as a sophomore. He's a 10th grader. See, Destrehan, their defense is going to be okay next year because all their guys are young. It's the offense.
I believe the offense is going to be okay too. I mean, you still got Kyle Edwards.
They're going to be okay, but you're replacing SEC talent. Tolbert, you're replacing Emory, you're replacing Blood. Blood is not an SEC talent, but he could be. He could be. High kick. Filled it around the 40-something by Champ Craven.
And cuts
Craven
inside,
going to work.
Keep going. And he got a flag on the field. But
fighting for extra yards. That's great.
Big time. And that's from a DB. When it comes down to it, running like that, he can play offense too. I didn't see what a flag came into play. It's definitely on the return, not the punt itself.
Maybe holding?
Probably the block in the back, I believe.
Yeah, maybe a holding or a block in the back. That's one tricky thing too.
Yeah. But it's hard to call those. Because to one referee could be a block in the back, but another referee at a different angle could have been like on the side or something.
Yeah, you're right. It's on Destrehan, so they're trying to see how far they're going to take it back. Looks like they're going to spot them at...
It's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So they'll be on their 42-yard line.
Destrehan looks to be a 21 personnel with a tight end on the line and a bunch at the top of your screen.
It could be a receiver screen. Oh, there you go.
Blood gets it out quick. And this guy here is shifting.
Number 8, yeah. Still breaking tackles.
Fighting for those yards. Joe Washington,
at the 16-yard line.
Senior receiver, fighting for yards right there. He was ready for the ball.
He wanted that.
They drew it up like that.
Yeah. That was a nice bubble screen.
Yeah. As soon as the ball was snapped, Washington's hands were right there, hot and ready to receive it.
Like Little Caesars, huh? Hot and ready. Yeah, man, but he did an exit down after the run after the catch.
Fighting for those yards.
Number 5 is coming out for Destrehan.
Emory in the backfield for Destrehan along with Blood.
And a handoff to Emory.
Around the left side.
And he will score.
Walking in just again.
He walked in the end zone. I don't know if I'm the only person who saw that, but did he do the peace sign like Tyreek Hill?
He did the peace sign like I got two. Who gonna stop it? Who is gonna stop it? Wow.
Just like that, 27-0. Wildcats.
It's really demoralizing. It seems like every time Emery's on the field, H.L. Bourgeois wants to turn around and be like, I'm not playing this game. It seems like every time he gets the ball, he was untouched right there.
Yeah.
And it's
Second time. The first time down, he was untouched.
Exactly, and it's not like the blocking was superb right there. He was just...
I think they stack the box when they feel like it's going to be a throwing play.
He shakes the extra point.
But like every time they run the ball, they don't stack the box, and it's straight up the middle.
Exactly. A rare missed extra point for Destrehan. Score is 27-0.
That's Emery's second touchdown of the night. Carl Lewis had one through the air, and Kyle Edwards ran one in for the first touchdown of the night. See number 17 back to get it off. Number 11.
You know, one thing I'm glad that Destrehan is doing, they're not playing down the competition. Coach Stephen Robichaud has never been known to play down the competition. This guy's been he had multiple trips to the Superdome for the championship, and he was just a first-class coach.
Number 11, Tyree Jenkins, back to receive. And basically, the whole left side of Destrehan's kicking team is
offensive and defensive
starters. Yeah, offensive skill players, basically. You got two receivers.
Deep kick to the tip of the end zone. He fails it from out of the end zone. Down at
almost lost the ball just now.
Yeah. Down at about.
Tackled down by number 8.
12.
Joe
down
Washington.
Player.
That's number 65. He's grabbing his right leg.
Once again, number 65 for H.L. Bourgeois is down. It might be a cramping problem. See right there for H.L., you did better waving your hand and fielding it at the 1 and
no, actually, if you'd have let it bounce, it'd have been a touchback.
Touchback, 25, you would have had more yards. I don't know why you thought against powerhouse team like Destrehan you were going to get a spring in return, but any given day, you never know.
But decisions like that on a special team is quick decisions. Yeah. Like you can't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna fair catch it." Now you gotta quick with the.
You gotta be on your toes.
Yeah.
For now, the starters are still in for the Destrehan defense. You got the classic rotation of guys. Look for them to start tripling out in the second half.
Big time.
Yeah, that's
you expect to see a lot of the stars out in the second half.
Yeah, that's the one thing that a games like this, when you're up big, going towards halftime, that's one thing that gives you a chance to do, to get a good look at your young guys and get a good look at the future. Because, you know, they have their time to shine Wednesdays on freshmen and JV. But under these big lights, with the stands full on Friday night, the whole side of the river's coming out to see, gives you a chance, just a big confidence booster going into next year and going into your next games.
CHL offense comes on the field, ball on the 17-yard line, 1st and 10.
HL back with the wing T.
Destrehan sitting in an extra blitzer, number 48.
Sitting number 33 Roshan, another horrible snap.
And is tackled at the 11-yard line, maybe the 12-yard line.
Number 7 for the Braves, he's just having a rough day. They're just
not good blocking and bad snapping.
Oh, it's the snaps that's getting them, because the blocking, I mean, you throw a body inside of a body, that's going to slow you down, but...
Yeah, but in all fairness, like on his throwing plays, he didn't have protection at all either.
He's just out there like a... chop liver. Back at around... 18-yard line.
Destrehan still with 1 deep safety. Number 2, Champ Crazy.
Excuse me, the 12.
Play action pass, screen to the running back.
Real quick. Lot of space, but gets tackled.
Look at number 33.
Well, number 33,
Kelvin Lee.
And on tackle, sophomore defensive back / linebacker.
He's everywhere. Nice hit too.
Watch as he gets low.
Yeah.
Goes to the legs. He's not even trying to arm tackle him or wrap him up.
Now that's how you be aggressive. Like, it's true what they say, the lower man will win.
Leverage. Football is a game of leverage.
Leverage, exactly. And I don't think
hands off to number 33.
I don't think defensive players get enough credit. Like tackling a running back, like going full speed.
The stat line gets filled up by, but you know, they get the oohs and the ahs.
Yeah, but they still don't get enough credit though.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if, let's just say, you get run over. Like, it's just a game of leverage.
Yeah.
Like, and sometimes your own body weight come down and work itself against you.
Yeah.
So that would be 4th and 8.
Another punt by H.L. Bourgeois. That one's high, not too long. Filled it at around the 50.
See our production crew in the trailer
working hard to keep us going.
Yep, we couldn't do it without them. And you see Kyle Edwards in at running back.
Love getting a good look at the defense.
Yeah, he's reading them, taking some mental notes.
Ball of snap, quick fire once again.
Number 11 breaks the tackle.
Kobe Hollins.
And still up for a gain of 1, I believe.
Blood is doing a good job of getting the ball out to these senior receivers like Joe Washington and Kobe Hollins on those quick bumper passes. Watch, as soon as the ball is snapped, Blood turns to his right and just slings the ball.
He did a good job staying up. He just couldn't get free of number 15.
Hollins fighting for those yards right there. Edwards back on the right side of Blood.
Too high safety for HL and 4-3 formation.
Ball is snap, Blood hands off to Edwards. Edwards gets some
race to the outside.
Good rushing right there.
Yeah, you really saw that acceleration burst right there.
37.
First and 10. Yeah, like not too much time. Like you'll see the handoff to the outside with Edwards. And he showed his speed right there.
Quincy Brown is back in the game for the Wildcats. Top of your screen.
And it looked like a one-on-one matchup.
Blood takes a snap. Looks for Brown.
There you go.
Catches it. Fighting for yardage. Gets an open lane. Tackled around 25-yard line.
You the one with the crystal ball right there. I mean, you talking about I got the crystal ball. Another first down for Destrehan with 4 minutes left before halftime. 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Blood getting the call from the sidelines. Edwards still in the backfield with him. I think that's, like I said earlier, I think that's it for Emory.
Yeah, you're not going to see too much. I believe after halftime will be it for Gerard too, because you saw.
Blood hands off to Edwards. Edwards fighting for y'all. Edwards getting a clear lane.
Second touchdown of the night. But like I was saying, number 12, Demarius Jackson. The backup quarterback was getting reps before the game, warming up his arm.
Oh, yeah.
So I think after halftime, JR is done as well.
33-0. See right there, just clear running lane, clear real estate, and Kyle Edwards just took advantage of it.
Dude. he could have walked into that end zone.
Right.
And all of Destrehan's touchdowns have been untouched.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Untouched.
Lewis had to fight for his, but besides that,
Yeah, he wasn't touched. He was just stumbling.
yeah, past the 5-yard line, it's clear daylight. The kick is good. Score is 34-0. Wildcats on top.
There's 3 minutes, 48 seconds left to go to a half. You see number 17, can get that in. For the kick, that's the kicking team coming on the field. And number 11, Tyree Jenkins, back to return. I think HL gotta mix it up on offense. Try a new formation.
Clearly, whatever they're doing is not working because they're not
Replace
making.
the center. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just.
You gotta call it like it is. Replace.
Yeah, replace.
Because clearly he's not working.
Too much bad snaps.
He wasn't working this week, and clearly he wasn't working last week if you lost 49-0.
Right.
Deja vu, man. You about to get a whole repeat before the half is over. Kick is good. The kick is off. Fielded at around the 2.
And he's not
Gets
gonna
some good yardage right there, but he gets stumbled.
Great
and
hit
stopped.
by number 33.
Calvin Lee.
You see the sophomore.
What was that man again, man?
Yeah, making plays. Reminds me of a Jamal Adams making plays.
Safety for the New York Jets. You know, it's similar numbers.
Or he can drop down to the linebacker too.
Most definitely, he's a hard hitter. He's played at LSU. Huh?
LSU. Yeah,
LSU
you're
with a
right.
great
Same
win.
number.
LSU with a great win last week against Georgia.
A much needed win after following the loss to Florida.
Looking to keep that momentum going against Mississippi State tomorrow. Y'all already know who they lining up to get. The Alabama Crimson Tide coming to the building in November. Quick pass.
That was a dangerous pass.
13 is looking for a flag, but 13, you.
And that's a slant, bro.
At that point, you were a receiver, man.
Right, the ball was in your area.
Exactly. Now, 52 didn't have to.
He didn't have
to put him to the ground like that. But
if he wanted to, he could have.
He didn't want, stagnation. He wanted to shake up the status quo a little bit, give him some pressure.
Yeah, instruct some fear in them,
Keep the fear in them. Let you know. You
I'm still here.
Come out here and get for a pass.
We still playing.
This will happen.
34, we still playing.
Tell that whistle gets blown, you gonna get this contact.
Come back in my zone.
Bad snap, horrible snap.
Yeah, get him out.
Recovered by, seems to be HL once again. At this point, you can't really fault the Wildcats, but shucks, make it a game and see who can get the recover on the bad snap.
And take number 51, Brian Bergeron out at center.
That's what Destrehan should be keen on right now. Not the pressure. The pressure's there. The pressure is automatic.
Bring a nose guard, a nose tackle. Put some pressure on the center. Because if you because center I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not hard because you gotta snap the ball and
block
and
get ready to block.
Yeah, right. And you gotta make sure the snap is on target.
Yeah.
So if you send a nose tackle at him,
exactly. Going for a pass.
He could be overwhelmed.
Nice little pickup for HL.
Got a gain of 7. It will be 4th and 10, I believe. And you never know. You might see a fake punt.
It wouldn't be in HL's best interest to fake punt. That's all I'm saying.
I disagree with that. Because, they're down forever. 34-0. So
look where the ball is at.
Yeah, but the ball been way back in the 20-yard line and we still got scored on. So
I don't think an HL Bourgeois kick is past the 50-yard line. I don't think an HL Bourgeois offensive play is past the 50-yard line.
No, I don't think so. They had one play that they tried to go deep earlier in the game, but it was incomplete. That was the only time they got past 50-yard line. other than kickoff. Like,
This is similar to the LSU Alabama BCS championship game in 2012 in the Superdome, where LSU was struggling to get past, featuring a Destrehan quarterback, Jordan Jefferson.
Yeah. People wouldn't be too happy bringing up that date. I know I'm not happy.
They made it there.
I was at the game too.
They made it there. J.R. Blood comes back out on the field with number 24, Edwan Green.
What do you think Destrehan going to do? Try to score in 1 minute and 23 seconds, or just run it off for that?
Coach Robichaud isn't calling the dogs off right now. He wants to still continue to let them know, hey, we're still here. We're not taking it easy on y'all.
Time going down, 1 minute and 2
Watch
seconds.
at the bottom of your screen for Pastor Brown. Hand off to number 24, Edwan Green, and just the names are interchangeable. Whether you call him Emery, whether you call him Edwards, whether you call him Green. A running back with Garnet, with that silver helmet and a Garnet jersey is
they
going to
got
go
a
to
good
win.
history of running backs too. You got Will Matthews, Kurt Merritt,
Exactly.
Mosley.
Christian Mosley.
Yeah. And you can put Emery on that list as well.
Yeah.
See the time under 40 seconds.
Blood takes a snap, another handoff.
To Edwan Green.
Fighting for some yards.
Good tagger by number 17.
Driven to the ground. A couple of extracurricular activities at the top of the screen. Number 9, Carson Ryder getting it in with a
And the
linebacker.
flag is down.
Cardenas on the tackle for the Braves.
Still trying to see what the flag is going to
It
be.
was unsportsmanlike conduct probably because
On the offense or defense?
defense, because the defensive player put his hands on number 9, Carson Ryder.
That's an extra 15 yards right there.
Something H.R. Bourgeois can't afford to do.
They picked up the flag. Yep, personal foul. Yep, you see them walking up 15 yards. Automatic first
Can't
down.
afford to do that, man.
15-yard penalty. First down.
If I was a coach in this thing, we could afford to do anything, bro. We down 34. Like, what?
Like, H.R. Bourgeois can't afford to be doing all this stuff, man. H.R. Bourgeois needs to be... H.R. Bourgeois needs to do anything they can to at least attempt to score and get more yards or something. 15 seconds left in the half. Blood takes a snap, hands it off. Ooh. Green not enjoying that tackle, but number 1 got in his way and slowed him down. And just like that, it's halftime.
The score, 34, Destrehan, 0, HL. We'll be right back with the second half.
last two.
Lindsay! Can you do me a favor real quick? Can you do me a favor real quick? Can you, like, makeup? Are you helping me? Are you helping me? Can he do the wires? Or get someone to do wires? Yes! I gotta go on the field. Yes! Go, oh my God, go get someone.
All on microphone.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to midfield as we present the ladies of the 2018 Destrehan High School homecoming court. Gabrielle Abate is the daughter of Lisa and Michael Abate and is being escorted tonight by her father. Her activities include marching band, serving as president, symphonic band, and indoor percussion. She has been a member of the Parish Honor Band for 3 years. Gabrielle is also a member of Wildcat Mentors, Beta, National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, the Earth Club, serving as president, Students Against Destructive Decisions, Women Inspiring Strength and Empowerment, and Culture Club. Gabrielle has been a principal scholar for 3 years. Taylor Brown is the daughter of Lisa and Ronald Brown and is being escorted tonight by her father. Her activities include Destiny Darlings, serving as co-captain, where her team ranks 10th in the nation for dance performance. She is also a member of Wildcat Mentors, Beta, National Honor Society, the National English Society, Student Council, and Student Against Dump. Taylor is an AP diploma candidate. Allie Carmichael is the daughter of Tina and Pete Carmichael and is being escorted tonight by her father. Her activities include varsity volleyball, serving as captain, where she has earned all district first team honors for 3 years. Allie is also a member of Wildcat Mentors, Beta, Mu Alpha Theta, and has been on an honor roll for 3 years. Kaylin Daigle is the daughter of Melissa Daigle and Byron Clay Jr. and is being escorted tonight by her uncle, Brandon Clay. Her activities include concert choir, earning sweepstake rankings for 3 years, show choir, the debate team, serving as vice president, culture club, Interact, Earth Club, and the National English Honor Society. Kaylin is also involved in Project 7 and has earned a Roars Outstanding Achievement Award for 3 years. She has also won first place at DHS and St. Charles Parish and second place in state for her young authors non-fiction writing. Kaylin has been on the honor roll for 3 years. Kelly Dempsey is the daughter of Terry and Glenn Dempsey and is being escorted tonight by her father. Her activities include Student Council, serving as Executive Board Vice President for the past 2 years. Kelly is also a member of Wildcat Mentors, Cheerleading, Beta, Mu Alpha Theta, Interact, Students Against Destructive Decisions, and the DHS Film Crew. Kelly has been on the honor roll for 3 years. Asia Hill is the daughter of Angel Calhoun and Carl Hill, and Deonka Starks and Kevin Cedar, and is being escorted tonight by her father. Her activities include Wildcat Mentors, Culture Club, Student Council, Beta, Mu Alpha Theta, the Travel Club, and the Majorette team, serving as captain. Samantha Huzar is the daughter of Mona Huzar and is being escorted tonight by her brother, Lader Huzar. Her activities include tennis, where she earned all district honors for 2 years, cross country, and softball. She is also a member of Wildcat Mentors, Beta, and Talented Art. Samantha has been on the honor roll for 2 years. Carday James is the daughter of Chrissy and Ahmed Bell and Kyle Moody, and is being escorted tonight by her stepfather. Her activities include Talented Theater, the National Thespian Society, and the National English Honor Society. She is also a member of the Culture Club, Interact, the Majorette team, and has served as trainer for both football and basketball. Carday has been on the honor roll for 3 years. Abigail Johnson is the daughter of Kelly and Robert Johnson and is being escorted tonight by her father. Her activities include Drama Club, Talented Theater, and the media team, serving as a morning announcement anchor. She is also a member of the Wildcat Mentors, Beta, Mu Alpha Theta, and Interact. Abigail has been on the honor roll for 3 years. Jade Joseph is the daughter of Judy and Brian Joseph and is being escorted tonight by her father. Her activities include Culture Club, serving as president, Interact, Beta, Women Inspiring Strength and Empowerment, and the Earth Club. She is also a member of the Drama Club, Talented Theater, Debate Team, Band, and serves as a morning announcement anchor. Jade has been on the honor roll for 2 years. Noelle Kelly is the daughter of Desiree and Brent Kelly and is being escorted tonight by her father. Her activities include soccer, serving as captain and earning All-State, All-Metro, and All-District honors, and was the district offensive MVP title last year. In tennis, ranking #1 in singles for 4 years and earning All-District honors for the past 3 years. And volleyball, earning All-District honors last year. She is also active in student council, serving as the class president for the past 3 years. Wildcat Mentors, Beta, Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, Talented Art, and the Earth Club. Noelle has also competed at the Literary Rally and is serving as a member of the Superintendent's Advisory Board. She has been a Principal Scholar for 3 years and is an AP Diploma candidate. Cameron Milligan is the daughter of Jermaine and Delicia Milligan Lockett and Travis Addison and is being escorted tonight by her father. Her activities include Talented Theater, the National Thespian Society, and the National English Honor Society. She is also a member of the Wildcat Mentors and Culture Club, the Stump Team, the Majorette Team, and serves as a sports medicine trainer. Cameron has been on the honor roll for 4 years. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2018 Destrehan Homecoming Court. Now please give a warm welcome to 2017's Queen, Dejon Mitchell, who will present the crown to this year's maids. The 2018 second maid is Jade Joseph. The 2018 first maid is Cameron Milligan. Mr. Maurer will now crown our 2018 Destrehan High School Homecoming Queen. The 2018 Destrehan High School Homecoming Queen is Carday James. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for all of the 2018 girls homecoming court as they exit the field.
Oh, sorry. Don't get a tangle. his hair though.
Mr. Robinson! Central's beating Monster star receiver.
I want to take a break for like 2 minutes.
Some scores, as time permits. Some finals from yesterday. John F. Kennedy, 28, Riverdale, 26. Houma Christian, 51, St. Martin's, 20. And West St. John, 24, Barnardo, 6. At halftime, De La Salle, 14, St. James, 6. At halftime, St. Charles, 37, Haynes Academy, nothing. Halftime, Independence 8, Pope John Paul II, nothing. At halftime, Riverside Academy 42, Fisher, nothing. At halftime, Pearl River 15, Salmon 10. In the second quarter, St. Aug 20, Thibodeau, nothing. At halftime, Slidell 28, St. Paul's 14. At halftime, East St. John 14, Hahnville, nothing. At halftime, St. Thomas Aquinas, 35, Springfield, nothing. In the second quarter, Newman, 28, South Plaquemines, nothing. Foul from this afternoon, Country Day, 48, Ben Franklin, 7. In the second quarter, Donaldsonville, 26, Lusher Charter, 14. At halftime, South Lafourche, 7, Edie White, 7. Halftime, Assumption 14, Vanderbilt Catholic, nothing. Halftime, Bill Chase 10, South Terrebonne, nothing. At halftime, Lutcher 20, Woodlawn of Baton Rouge, 10. At halftime, Ellender 20, Morgan City 7. In the first quarter, West Jeff 16, Grace King 7. In the second quarter, Fountain Blue 24, Ponchatoula 14. Second quarter, Mandeville 7, Hammond nothing. Second quarter, John Eric 20, East Jeff nothing. At halftime, John Curtis 37, Holy Cross nothing. At halftime, Terrebonne, correction. At halftime, Central Lafourche 17, Terrebonne 13. Please welcome back your Fightin Wildcats.
And we're back. Brandon Thomas here with
Tyreek Johnson.
For the second half of the HL Bourgeois Destrehan homecoming game. Destrehan is on top 34-0 coming out of halftime. Tyreek, what do you think we're going to see from Destrehan in this half?
First of all, I think they're going to sit their starters. So you're going to see Demarius Jackson in that quarterback, probably Edwin Green at running back, and they're going to continue to run the ball like they've been doing.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a good representation of what's coming up in the future.
Yeah.
With next year.
Now I can tell you what I hope HL is going to do. Number one priority, visit the center. Number one priority. Second priority, mix up the plays. Don't just do on the that same formation, you know, because it's limited what you can do in that formation.
Ball is fielded around the 7, takes it to about the 15, 17-ish. It looks like he fell for some more yards. Coming out on defense, seems like they're having a little small rotation. You got some starters still in there.
Yeah.
But you notice.
Not too much, though.
Yeah, not too much. You're going to see them start trickling out as the game goes on.
Yeah, definitely by the fourth quarter, you should see no more starters.
Oh, most definitely.
See the bunch receiver look.
HL Bourgeois still out here looking for a post. Trying to see if they can get something going. Quarterback drives back.
Oh, he was late on the screen.
Looking
He
down the field.
held the ball too long.
Just like that. Same song as last half.
I think on that play, he was supposed to take the check down route, like automatically. Just take it, dump it off to the receiver on the screen instead of.
In his mind, do you think he had the confidence in himself and in his teammates to check down?
I think he should have had more confidence doing that check down route than looking up the field when there was double coverage. That shouldn't even be a look. You're supposed to read it at first and check it down, like Gerard Blood do. As soon as he got the ball snapped, he was ready to throw it to the receiver.
Snap, a little high, but they get a handoff this time. Oh,
I'm showing some power.
HL Bourgeois getting a little something going on right
got
there.
a little dip on this chip, you know. Hey, I don't know what they told him at halftime, but
at this point, if it's 34 to nothing at halftime, you shouldn't have to tell anybody anything. Internally, you should be like, I'm not gonna go out here and get shut out.
But some people, like, they have some really emotional football players getting shut out 34-0. Like, some of them probably need a pep talk.
Bunch set at the bottom of your screen.
There you go. Check it
number
down.
35. Getting a little bit of yardage, but getting clapped.
Number 52 with the hit.
Around the 26-yard line.
That was Alex Hazard, who is also on the homecoming court for Destrehan.
Shout out to Cartier James for winning homecoming queen for Destrehan. The duo of Smith and Craven back to receive the punt.
Just like that, 3 and out. Oh, a nice punt.
High and deep in the back.
Where was this in the first half? They on the, what, 20-yard line?
Yeah.
25-yard line?
Yeah, it's like something like a fair catch.
Yeah, like.
Touchback.
Like, they better could have get the ball over the 50-yard line and then punt.
They must have took the boys in the back of the shed and gave them some of Mike's special stuff on Space Jam.
Probably did a couple of squats before coming out here. Got his leg feeling their leg. Got him feeling rejuvenated.
Blood still in at quarterback for the Wildcats.
And Edwin Green in there, running back.
I think that's it for Emory and
Edwards.
Yeah,
they maxed out at 2 touchdowns apiece. And it's toss.
Snap to Blood. Quick handoff.
Dangerous.
See, one thing that Robichaux is doing, he's doing similar to what the Houston Texans did with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the game in overtime, Watson was hurt.
Yeah.
And so it was just quick handoffs and getting in and out of the hand. Not saying Blood is not hurt by any stretch of the imagination. No. They just don't want to put contact on him.
Yeah, don't want it to get hurt. Yeah, right. Now, don't get me wrong. If Blood got to, he will get out that pocket, do his little dance, and slide down.
Look, just like that.
Yep.
Look, Blood just making mincemeat out of the competition, but it's tackled. Now the left hash, the Wildcats offense is slowed down a little bit, but you know, you still got your fearless leader, J.R. Blood, and he should get something going.
Yeah, I mean, of course they're gonna come out and run the ball. They're trying to go home with less people hurt as possible. So it's not gonna be like a fast play game. You're not gonna see no deep shots down the field. Or you might see some, but you're not gonna see a lot as the first half.
Watch the blitz. Blood
and good pickup
back.
on the blitz. He got time.
Good feet in the
dances,
pocket.
sets his feet before
Throws
the
to
throw.
number 9, Carson Ryder, getting his tight end involved in the action.
Great catch by Carson Ryder.
Great catch down the field by Carson Ryder.
And bad DB play. He never turned around and looked for the ball.
Like I said earlier, Blood is cool under pressure. You see Blood just getting in 1-2 step, and then when he found Ryder open, he just threw it up there and knew the tight end was gonna go up there and get it.
I like the way he did it. Like, you see the contact in your, like, you see the rush your line broke down, the rush is in your face. You still set your feet knowing you're about to take the shot and deliver a nice ball down the left sideline.
Edwards back in the game.
2 running backs.
Green and Edwards in the backfield for the Wildcats.
Three receiver set, 2 running back set.
Blood hands it off to
Green. Still moving the ball. Okay. Good job keeping the leg turning. I see number 4 for HL was going for the strip.
A stat that's really not, as overly emphasized as yards after contact. And Destrehan, they should be some of the top that I've seen, at least, in yards after contact. After their touch, they continue to churn and continue to try to get movement and continue to try to get the first down.
And one thing about Destrehan running backs, like most teams would have a power back, a speed back, a one-cut back, somebody that's very shifty. All their running back got power mixed with speed.
Hybrids.
Yeah.
So like right there, Edwin James looking for the
Look
contact.
at the balance.
He was with the speed right there, but he was looking to put pain on number 21. He lowered his head.
Yeah, and he got tripped up. First play and goal for Destrehan on this drive, this half. 2 running back set. Defense in a 4-3, handed off to Kyle Edwards. And he flag
on the play.
Might be coming back for holding.
Might be on the receiver. Number 10, Quincy Brown. Going back to the receiving attack for the Wildcats, you got Carl Lewis, who's getting looked at by Tulane and LSU. You have Quentin Tolbert, a Mississippi State commit. You have Quincy Brown, getting looked at by multiple SEC schools. And then you have Carson Ryder, just a workhorse on the field. Seeing you got the Wildcats in position to be able to score like they're about to right now.
Alpha, nice play. Touchdown. It was a hands to the face on HL.
So it's touchdown Wildcats. The score is now 40-0.
Starting to hear a little humming. I don't think she's quite yet singing.
She's tuning up.
She's getting her vocals right. Yeah.
Fat lady will always show up to sing. Destrehan go with a different kicker, number 32.
BT, what do you expect to see from HL?
Offensively?
Offensively.
The same exact thing that I saw for the last 2 full quarters.
Let me rephrase the question. What do you hope they can do differently?
Stop running the wing T. But then again, who would switch their game plan in the middle of the game?
I mean, I would if I'm down 41 points, Try something new. Wing T didn't work this week. It didn't work last week. Probably it didn't work the week before that. I'm not sure, but
wing T hasn't worked since the 1970s.
To me, I still think it's a legal formation because you got 2 people out of formation facing sideways.
32 getting ready to kick out the ball. Wildcats looking to kick the ball off after scoring a touchdown. The score is now 41-0. Believe it or not, the Wildcats were actually better last week at halftime than they are right now. The score is 51-0.
They see the penalty being enforced from the touchdown play.
You have your second kickoff unit in there right now.
This should be a touchback.
I wouldn't be surprised if it goes through the crossbars. Touchback.
5 minutes and 28 seconds left in the third quarter. You see HL offense with the modified wing T coming on the field.
Ball is at the 20-yard line. Destrehan. HL looking to see something happen right here. Number 7 still in at quarterback.
Update from the East St. John Hahnville game. The score is now 14-0 in the third quarter. East St. John is winning that one.
Also, upset alert. Central Lafourche is on top of Terrebonne. Terrebonne projected to be district champions, having to go through Destrehan to get that title, 17-13.
Yeah, that's Central Lafourche trying to bounce back off of the loss to Destrehan.
In the round by number 33, getting swallowed up around the 20-yard line, get maybe a gain of 1. Back to what you were saying, Tyreek, trying to bounce back from Destrehan. Yes, they surely are.
Yeah. After losing
51-21.
Yeah, but that's a way to bounce back, take out the top team in the district.
You know, Destrehan continues to play a solid game. I think it's safe to say the road to the Gome has to come through Wildcat Lane.
Yeah.
A little run right there by HL Bourgeois.
A gain of 3.
Watch, look, the rotation has started already.
Yeah, you see number 95 come in for number 58.
The guy number 38, he's out. Leave.
Courtney Williams, the junior D-line.
Ball's at the 25-yard line. Number 11 goes into motion. Fakes the handoff. Quarterback snaps back. Throws it.
Absolutely crushed on that play.
Number 37 fumbled the ball. Recovered by Destrehan.
Number 50.
As soon as HL Bourgeois had something going, Destrehan decided they wanted to come and flush the toilet and send it all down the drain. Watch the quarterback. That was a good motion by the quarterback, but once he got outside the pocket, it was a good throw. It was on the receiver, not having
it was
the
a pretty good throw to say he was on the run and pressuring his face.
Number 7, I commend number 7 for still fighting and still keeping it going in this game because the subpar protection that he's been getting and just the lack of help he's been getting on the offensive end of the ball and defensive end of the ball.
I'll applaud him from that and keeping his composure.
Exactly.
I'll applaud him. You see, Jared Blood is not in on this drive. That is the backup quarterback, the junior, Damaris Jackson.
Quick handoff right there.
To number
in the round of number 85, Nicholas Forrest.
A senior receiver.
It's a good movement right there. You see they switched up the line a little bit.
Yeah.
Got new guys like number 68, Kyron Victor in. Number 64, Jeremiah Gray. Number 87, Dylan Smith. You got just a good rotation of guys. You get some of those JV guys in, guys that you're going to have to rely on next year, showing them some Friday night action.
And I believe we had an injured player down for HL. I didn't see what quite he injured on that play.
Those end arounds are dangerous, man. Those sweeps, you get caught up in a bunch of trash, and then
you can get blindsided, from a sweep. Well, one of them offensive line pulling like that, you trying to make a tackle, and they just come out of nowhere.
Especially these guys, especially against these second string guys that are trying to make a statement.
Yeah.
They're trying to say, hey, coach, I can do something, put me on the field.
Right. Number 23 in at running back.
Victor at center for the Wildcats.
Razan Keller, the sophomore running back.
It's communication between Victor and the guard.
This is the fourth different running back Destrehan has put in. '85 sent in motion.
Trying to motion again.
Fakes the handoff. Destrehan, 2 running back system. 3 receiver set. Defense with 1 safety at the top.
Victor snaps it.
Hand
Number
off.
23 gets the ball around the corner. Nice gain. About 8.
First down.
6, 8.
Ball on the 29-yard line. 22-yard line, excuse me. With 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Destrehan rotating in some more players. You have players like number 82 coming on the field. Direct snap, handoff.
And another running back is in number 37. That's the 5th running back tonight.
Destrehan has good rotations of talents. That's Ryan Walker, the junior.
And they never even touched the sophomore or freshman yet.
Demarius Jackson is doing a good job at quarterback. He's managing the game, driving down the field. The offensive line is getting a lot of good pressure too. You know, and this is going against HL Bourgeois starters.
That's right.
So what does this tell you about the future?
Of the future of Destrehan and the future of HL?
Both.
Future of Destrehan is really bright. The future of HL?
Bleak.
That's all I can.
Cut back right there. Fighting for yards.
Yeah, the blocking broke down on that one.
Yeah, but at that point, it's hard to keep bodies on bodies once you start spreading the players thin like Taffy.
Inside of 30 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Number 23, Razan Keller in at running back for the Wildcats, sophomore. Seems to be at the end of the third quarter. They're going to flip sides.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Destrehan up 41-0. We'll be right back.
We'd like to take this opportunity to thank St. Charles Hospital for providing on-site EMS services tonight and for every high school game and middle school football games this year. Thank you for keeping the safety of our players as a top priority again this season. St. Charles Hospital working together for a healthy community. May I have your attention? Concession stand.
And updating that game between Central and Terrebonne. Score is now 19-17. Terrebonne on top.
Bags for $10.
Wildcats looking to score right here.
Pistol formation handoff to number 23, Razan Keller, who gets
Great movement right there. Now look, something that a lot of people, like I was alluding to earlier, how offensive linemen have to be smart. Look at number 68, Kyron Victor. He snaps the ball. Watch. He snaps the ball, then he has to get around and hook the guy to create another lane for Keller. And once Keller gets that lane, you give the guy an inch, he takes him out.
Yeah, offensive lineman is really one of the smartest positions on the team, you know, because first of all, you gotta remember plays. And with plays, you gotta remember which way to block, which way to pull. You know, like other than quarterback, they're up there, you know, because quarterback gotta remember routes, what the way to hand them off, how to hand it off, gaps, and hand off to Keller again. Falls forward for a couple of yards, probably a gain of 3.
Keller, right center, gain of 3. Logan Boucher on the tackle. Second and goal at the 6.
Second and 6, ball on the 6-yard line.
You know, this would be an improvement on last week. This could score right here because last week, Robichaux capped it off at 51 points total.
Yeah.
And the second team, they didn't get a chance to score last week in 2 quarters.
Right.
But if they score right now, this is, you know, looking bright for your future.
And they doing real good on this on these last 2 drives.
21 personnel for the Wildcats. Direct snap.
Fumbled
snap. Seems like the quarterback got back on this one. Wasn't a bad snap, just a little mixed communication. First and 4 for the Wildcats. Red zone drive. Snap from Victor, quarterback keeper, rolling around the corner, fighting for yards.
Yeah, he did a nice job with the effort.
Down at about the 4-yard line?
4th and 4. 5. Give or take. You might see the kicking team come in, or they might go for it.
Go and get the play from the court. Quarterback going to get the play from the sidelines. Running back in. You know, Demarius Jackson, he's a pretty good game manager. Over the summer, he has to beef up a little bit. Play 5A football. Great handoff.
Touchdown.
Razan Keller takes whoever wants to go on that ride with him in the end zone. Score is now 47-0. Up there between Hahnville and East St. John game, it's now a 1-possession game. Hahnville's on the board 14-7.
Yeah, that game probably will come down to the wire.
Never know, it might come down to a kick. It might come down to fumble recovery.
Yeah, they might fall overtime.
Horrible reception by number 12.
Yeah, the quarterback, he got to catch that. He gotta catch that.
Destrehan kicking from a little further back.
Kicking it from the 7-yard line. It is a block. And it's just like that, the score will stay 47-0 with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. HL back to return.
Destrehan lining up to kick. See if HL can get something going later in this game.
The ball kick is up.
Nice deep kick. So around fielded at around the 15.
Number 8 fielded it. It is pushed out.
You know, St. Charles Parish has had a lot of success on the college level.
Yeah.
Destrehan graduate Justin Jefferson is doing great things at LSU as a wide receiver. He's basically Joe Burrow's primary target, second to Jamar Chase. And then at Kansas, Lawrence, Kansas, you have Anthony Puga-Williams from Hahnville. He's just turning up, showing the rest of the world what we in St. Charles Parish already knew.
Yeah.
But this has been a long history of St. Charles Parish producing NFL talent. You have people like Ed Reed,
the Landry brothers, Raynard. You got Alfred Blue for the Texans. He's doing good. And I think some of the guys we're seeing right now for Destrehan down the line, you know, Emory, Blood. You never know. You have wild cards, or you might, like a wild card, like a name you wouldn't expect. You know,
you never know. You never know.
And another talent from St. Charles Parish, he played football, but now he's on a broadcasting team for Nichols. Mr. Brandon Thomas himself.
Scramble right here.
Flag on the play.
That was just horrible. From start to finish, that was horrible. Horrible snap. Number 8 running for the rest of his life. He got pushed out of bounds. So Bourgeois put number 8 in the game. Sophomore Jordan Rainey.
With under 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
It's 3rd and 8. Wildcat.
2nd and 18. Ball on 22-yard line. Quarterback scan was to his right. The
Destrehan defensive line had a shake-up too. see that guy number 90, Kyrie Victor here. Just got out. Then you have number 99, Jace Gooden.
And number 44 just came on for Destrehan. I think HR quarterback is doing something he should have been doing. Don't go for the deep passes, go to the check downs. Because
you can check down against the second team.
Huh?
So you can check down against the second
right.
team.
But like, oh my
Another
God.
horrible
Oh my
snap.
God. You know that
You're
remind
lucky
me
this
of?
is not a safety.
You know what that remind me of? The Broncos and Seahawks Super Bowl. First play of the game, ball went over Peyton Manning hand.
Who won that game, Tariq?
Seahawks.
What was the deficit, Tariq?
Huh?
The deficit was similar to this game, huh?
Pretty similar. Pretty similar. I hope that's not the same scenario from for the
HL Bourgeois. It seems like they have a little bit of time, but they should go back to the drawing board. Because against Destrehan, I don't think they made it past the 50-yard line.
I don't believe so.
Punt high.
High. That's it. You got a nice bounce.
Down and around.
A friendly bounce.
Very friendly.
Very friendly. I think it's bounced just as much as he kicked it.
Similar.
Just as much. Real friendly bounce. 5 minutes and 8 seconds left on the game. That's your offense coming onto the field.
Wildcats staying with the second unit on the field.
Number 19 come in at quarterback. Mike Malier. Two running back system, 3 wide receiver set. The defense is in a 4-3. DBs push back in zone 8 yards.
Handoff. Coming around the right side. Number 37.
Right side.
Ryan Walker. Getting the 3 yards.
I think I just paid.
Nice run on that play. It'll be 3rd and 1, I believe.
Now watch the replay. You have number 37 coming around the corner, just trying to see all type of daylight. Destrehan getting some good movement on that last play.
They really killing the time too.
Man in motion, handoff, toss
To number 18. And he got the first down. I hear it too.
Winding out to end this game with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Destrehan seems to have sealed the deal, 47-0. Let's see what this. Benton Rose headed to the 3rd string now.
Who that, man? Hand it to their practice squad, something.
Scout team. This scout team getting some good looks out here.
Harry Herschel Campbell. Hand it to him. Hand off to number 37. Going to the outside.
Tackle for a
great
loss
hit
right there.
by number 1.
Wait a little too late to talk about.
Yeah, being aggressive to the football. Huh?
Exactly. But you never quit.
Never.
I gotta commend him for that. He never quit.
You can't quit if they didn't start. That will bring us inside 2 minutes. You can hear that student
As you can hear the band playing, all I do is win. That's all Destrehan's been doing for the last couple of weeks, winning.
Seconds definitely ended this game. And why wouldn't it be? Up 4-7. With under a minute left.
Might as well put this one in the books, Tyreek. Another shutout.
I think it's been in the books. It's on the shelf now. It's in storage.
Tackle for a loss, and with that, I mean, you might want another play right here, but for
Probably
the most part,
run it down.
Call that end of the game.
Yeah, the fat lady's singing now. I think she had an encore too.
She done sung already. She done sung and went to the back and get a plate.
Opera. She was hitting them.
And that's the end of the game.
That'll do it for this one.
Final score 47-0.
Be sure to check with us on Twitter at presstheplay.tv for game updates and scores. We'll be right back next week.
And in 2 weeks, the Fightin Wildcats rehearse the Terrible Tigers in the season finale and also senior night. Be there next week and in 2 weeks. Thank you for your support. Fightin Wildcat Athletics, and be careful on your travels home this evening. Good night, everyone. Please stay tuned for the Cloud Destrehan, the Fightin Wildcat Marching Band. Performing for your post-game enjoyment. Also again next week, Miss Jesuit is at Tad Dormer. Kickoff at 6 p.m.
not my friend.
I can take it.
I've been down here.
I like it up to when we do
That's cool if I didn't get funny with if I need to put take off my
Go! Hey, if you're not pushing something, go to your first movement set. Go. 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 Hey, do you all know these?
She looks like a black parade from My Chemical Romance.
Ooh, battery, go. Hey, y'all have everything? Y'all both speak hard. Great job. Hey, Gabe, I really
When I put this out?
No, make sure we're getting the bang.
Okay.
Is it time to go home yet? That's what I said.
I want to share up. Preparing the Krabby Patty.